Goli Stories.
Hey friends, are you ready to read a bedtime story with me? Today, we're reading Whoop Goes the Pufferfish. Look, there's a little pufferfish and it's jumping out of the water and it's all puffed up. It's a beautiful and sunny morning at a rocky shore in Mumbai. At low tide, all seems peaceful at the tide pool. Wow, look at the beautiful little tide pool. And there's a city in the background, and the sun is rising, and it looks so peaceful. A pink porcelain crab is looking for food. An orange starfish is slowly moving with its tube feet. Here we see a little red porcelain crab, and it has these beautiful stripes on it, and an orange starfish. Starfish are so cool. Do you have a favorite ocean animal? But wait, is it really peaceful? Oh no! A baby pufferfish is stuck in the tide pool. Oh no! There's a baby pufferfish stuck in the water. It looks trapped between all the rocks. Do you know what a pufferfish is? The pufferfish swims to the left and bumps into a rock. It swims to the right and bumps into a rock. It swims here and there and everywhere, but there seems no way out. Oh no! The pufferfish keeps swimming in circles. It's swimming left, and it bumped into the rocks, and it swam right, and then it bumped into more rocks. There's rocks everywhere, and the pufferfish is stuck. Help! I'm stuck, cries the pufferfish. Whoop! It puffs up to protect itself from danger. It swims around in circles. Oh my gosh, the pufferfish is getting scared. And when pufferfish get scared, they expand with air. This pufferfish looks super scared because it's puffed up. Oh no, pufferfish. Don't panic, little fish, says the porcelain crab. The tide will come back in, says the starfish. But the pufferfish is too frightened to listen. Round and round it goes. Oh, the porcelain crab and the orange starfish, they came to say, "Don't worry, pufferfish, it'll be okay." The pufferfish is still puffed up, which means the pufferfish is still scared. Who's making all this noise? A magic octopus swims into the pool from under a rock. The pufferfish stares in awe. The majestic octopus climbs out of the tide pool. Octopus are so cool, and they have 8 arms. That's so many arms. It looks so beautiful at the tide pool, the sun coming up in the background, and the water looks nice and calm. You feel trapped because the tide is low, says the octopus. At the high tide, the water will cover all these rocks, and you will be able to swim back home to the sea. Here we see everyone gathered together, all talking in their tide pool. It's like one big community of all the different animals. We have the majestic octopus, the porcelain crab, and the orange starfish, and the pufferfish is no longer puffed up. The pufferfish is relieved. It waits. In time, water flows under the porcelain crab's rock. It flows over the starfish. It flows into the tide pools. The water rises. The pufferfish rises with it. The water is coming back into the tide pool, just like all the animals said it would. Wow, and the pufferfish is getting covered in water again. I wonder if it's gonna swim out to sea. Finally, the pufferfish can swim over the rocks. It is overjoyed. Thank you, everyone, it calls out and swims away into the sea. Goodbye, little one. Swim safe. the pufferfish jumping out of the tide pool and back into the sea. It looked so happy to be out of the tide pool, and the water came back just like all the animals said. And we see all of the animals waving. The octopus is saying, "Goodbye, pufferfish." And the crab is saying, "Goodbye, pufferfish." And so is the starfish. "Bye, pufferfish." What is a tide pool? Tide pools are shallow pools of seawater on rocky shores. You find these at low tide when the rest of the water has flowed back into the sea. Tide pools are in the intertidal zone, the part of the beach only seen at low tide. Low tide is when the water flows back far into the sea, and high tide is when the water covers most of the shore. Tides are caused by the gravitational pull of the moon on the earth. Here we see the description. Here we see that the low tide is when the water flows back into the sea. And that tide pool doesn't have any water left in it. That's probably how it got stuck. And then we see high tide, when all of the water covers most of the shore. And that's when the tide was able to let the pufferfish out. That's so cool. I'm glad the pufferfish got out of the tide pool. Are you? Thanks for reading with us today.
Bedtime battles wearing you out? Let Goalie do the work. Our system automatically guides kids through their entire nighttime routine, from pajamas all the way through story time. We do the work so that you don't have to. Help your kids be more independent by getting them a goalie. Check us out at getgoalie.com.